Hello, greetings, and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing Beneath Oresa. I saw my brother play this game a while ago and wanted to give it a try, and so now here we are. So let's go ahead and jump right on in. This game is very quiet, isn't it? There it goes. That was weird. Let's see. Each floor, one combat game, 2 blocked, I guess is what that means. Remove 1 random non-hero card from the base deck. Each champion, something combat, gain 15 shield. Gain 5 max HP. Add 1 random something card to the base deck. Hold on, where's the how to play? During your turn, spend your resources to play cards. When done, hit the end turn button. Foes will play out their intents and a new round will begin. Oh, up and down the scroll wheel to target, or I can just press tab. Stance. Special rule applied to the foe this turn. Intent the foe will take. Any modifier or special ability possessed by the foe, hit them to resume. Okay, yeah. The currency. Any modifier or special ability that I have, I'm defeated if I reach 0 HP, and guard protects my hit points, resets each round. There are 2 fight zones. Fighters standing in the same zone are considered near each other and far from those in the other zone. So this is a near foe, this is a far foe. There's no specific action for changing zones. To move into the zone, you must attack a foe in that zone with a melee attack. While you are free to quit and resume your game freely outside of combat, you will give up if you quit mid-fight and won't be able to resume later. Okay. So let's just start over here with a local patrol. Let's go. And I can only play Sora. Level 5, level 21, 7, 17, 27, 3, 11, 31. The Tainted Ones. From times long ago, from times long forgotten, came a terrible disease commonly known as the Cobalt Curse. Infected individuals slowly mutate and transform into brainless cyborg murderers. Very rarely, a unique individual might survive the ordeal and, through unorthodox methods, manage to stop the spread of their cyborg transformation. Sadly, so great is the fear of the disease that such individuals are rejected, if not hunted, called Tainted Ones. They wander the lands and kingdoms of R. So Sora has the Cobalt Curse. Your virus meter is equal to the amount of virus in deck. Each fight gain a special card when reaching 5, 10, and 15. Unleash the Cobalt Curse. Each fight gain 1 onslaught per foe. When the virus meter reaches 6, transform into a killing machine once per fight. Hero cards are Gory Rampage, Kill Them All, and Blazing Shift. Gory Rampage. If the target is far, add 2 Temporary Fury. Add 1 virus to the draw pile. When you play a Surge, draw this card. Surge is a trait. The trait has no inherent rule but interacts with various effects. Fading. If this card is discarded by the end of turn, lose 2 HP. And Temporary Fury increases attack damage by this value until the end of the round. Kill Them All. Add 1 virus to the discard pile, gain 1 onslaught, and gain 10 block. Onslaught, you just draw your next virus. Okay. And Blazing Shift. Deal 8 damage to each foe and gain 8 block. On transform, repeat this effect. Prevents the amount of... Okay. Oh. Oh. 20 block. Or Onslaught and Rage. What is Rage? Draw 1 card. Okay. Let's go. Oh wait. We have a little drone, a combat buddy. Medical combat bot, mechanical assistance, 41 DE. Companion abilities, gain 1 of 3 combat cards. Oh, companionship perks are obtained during the game. Let's go then. Querying stratum data. We're gonna fight, and we have to choose a strategy. This combat gain 10 block on the first round, or draw 2 cards on the first round. Coordinator ambush. Let's ambush. Okay. Onslaught. Deals 8 damage and draws 1 virus. Cursed Vigor gives block. He's going to attack for 7. You're going to buff yourself, I'm assuming. And you're going to do a ranged attack on me. Okay. Blazing Shift. Savage Strike again. Onslaught. Hehe. Nice. Ooh, a new card. Okay. Target is far. Gain 15 block and deal 15 attack. Explosive Spring. Deal 9 damage and gain an anchor? If the target is far before changing zone, deal 10 damage to each foe near you. Each round, if this card is in your discard pile, return it to the hand. There's a baleful cycle. Virus meter threshold required for the effect to be activated. Let's do... Explosive Spring. Rush, draw 1 card on the first round. Draw 2, then discard on the first round. So let's rush him. I don't want to have to discard just yet. We're going to... Temporary Fury. It's only going to hit for 12, so let's do some blocking. And end the turn. It's a bleed. Only gonna do 10. Abrupt Aggression, 12 damage, gain 1 rage. If the attack destroys a target, gain 1 energy. Gain 13 block and discard a card if able. Erase 1 random virus from the discard pile. Let's grab Abrupt Aggression. . Hmm. Upgrade a card, gain one unrivaled card, choose one of 6 cards. I don't want to decrease my companionship level. I mean, it's at 0, but I don't want to find out if it goes negative. So the cards we're going to grab. That's virus. Let's grab virus rebuke. Curse strength. And now we get to upgrade. Let's do this and get some more virus. Let's increase the companionship. Healing gel. Draw rising activity. Rising activity. Choose an attack and draw a pile. Draw it. It costs 1 more and gains 25 damage and fading. Draw soothing vapor. Huh. I'm gonna grab healing gel so I have healing in case I need it. Let's attack if I'm not in need of healing. Blocking, blocking. I should have doubled down on the block. Stun. Block? There it goes. Okay. Am I not stacking virus when I play those cards? Anchor. This card is not discarded at the end of the turn. 12 block, draw 3 cards next round, draw 2 less. I'm gonna grab Cleansed Flesh. Yeah. And let's keep on moving. Let's gain 1 Antiquorum. I'm gonna figure out what this is. Mesmerizing Lotus. These crystal lotuses have strange reflections that show These crystal lotuses have strange reflections that show the future. These blurry visions take time to fully reveal themselves. Each fight, discard 2 attacks from the draw pile that cost 1 less until played. Huh. We're gonna do some flanking because that gives me Furies. That's more damage. Then I want to do this. 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 And end the turn. Oh, you got a friend? Watch this. I understand now. I don't play the virus cards. Okay. Consumable. This card is permanently removed when played. No thank you. Gain 7 block, then 7 block per foe. 4. 12 damage. If I have 2 virus, I draw a card. If I have 6, I add virus to the draw pile. Yeah, we're gonna do this. I'm understanding this character now. So I'm not supposed to play the virus cards. Let's max HP, choose 1 of 3 exceptional cards, increase the card's damage by 3. Let's do this. Symbiote Feeding, double feedback, Unleashed Blight. Unleashed Blight, deal 7 damage to a random foe, repeat once per virus in hand. Gain block and deal damage to each foe equal to virus, your virus count. In Symbiote Feeding, on playing an injector, gain 1 Cobalt Surge. Oh. I'm gonna do double feedback. And we're gonna get this virus stacking going. Increase a card's damage by 3. Where's that Savage Strike? There it is. My upgraded Savage Strike. We're going to upgrade do that. This combat gain 1. Let's see, Savage Strike. Ten. So we're full block now. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Hold on. Yeah. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. My brother wanted to show me what he got. He ordered, let me block, a Roxas themed racing jacket. Ugh. 4 virus. 5 virus. I'm understanding how she works. Huh. Oh, I got an antiquorum off of this. Okay, Guilt Assessor. Highly controversial even within the Order of Kaiti. Guilt Assessors provide invaluable information about the targets they analyze. When you attack a foe it gains, when destroyed, gain 2 energy and 2 cards, once per combat. Rage Accumulator. This Techno-Cabal antiquorum feeds on its bearer's anger. If poorly configured, it causes uncontrolled movements which can hinder its wearer. When combat begins, gain 1 random attack in hand, gains 5 damage. Until played and you gain 1 energy. Fleeting Deflector. No one knows how to fix these deflectors. They were certainly once able to generate a continuous field, but nowadays only offer brief protection. When a combat begins, gain 10 block. I think I'm gonna pick the Rage Accumulator. That's what I think. Let's increase that companionship and upgrade a card, shall we? Rising Activity. Choose to gain 1 rage or virus. Draw 1 card. Deal 10 damage to each foe. If you have 3 virus, it's 15. With 5 virus, it's 20. I want to do Versatile Solution so I can stack more rage. Add more rage. I want virus. More and more virus. Ooh, baby. Upgrade a card. Lose health, but upgrade 2 cards. Gain max HP. Decrease companionship by 1. This is my deck of cards, so if I can upgrade one of these, had double feedback. Yeah, double feedback. So let's lose the HP and upgrade 2 cards. Make this one go bloodied, that one go virus. Oof. Time for another fight. Let's choose an injector. Draw 1 attack, its cost is reduced by 2, and damage increased by 10 until played. The upgrades with all consumables. Or 3 Fury. Gain 2 energy. On draw, I draw an extra card. Let's do Tesh Compound. Alright, let's stack some virus. Virus. And this game has jokes. It's only gonna hit for 2 damage. More virus. There we go. I don't want another explosive spring. Let's do overcome pain. Yeah, let's do overcome pain. Let's do some max HP. So if I look at my cards, I've got 1 Savage Strike left to upgrade. So let's do that, and it doesn't try. Okay. But Cursed Figure, give me more virus. Oh, I'm about a boss. Oh, and you want to go far? Explosive stab. Back to you. I get some degree of block. Oh, it's not going to do much. More virus. More block. All right. Okay then. What is this? A random card in hand is erased. A random foe gains 2 temporary fury, draw a card. A random near foe gains 1 fury, draw a card. Ugh. Select a card. Gain a card. When a virus is added to the deck, gain an onslaught. Erase each virus in the deck, gain 3 fury each round, gain 7 block. Or gain 2 energy, 3 cards, 4. I want this one. So now we're going to transcend. Cobalt Surge. Hit you for this. Do that. Boom. Oh, and it refilled my energy even better. The one that's low. And then onslaught. Did overcome pain. First vigor. Yeah, Tesh compound. Ooh, into a savage strike, and then an onslaught, and then into the turn. Ooh. And you're gonna try to get away from me? Oh, please let me see the. Oh, I didn't get the jump. Let's draw some cards. No, I don't want to do this. Double feedback. Onslaught. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Where do you think you're going? Oh. Select one end to quorum or reveal the next one. The failing accelerator. There is no science in R. Cosmic entropy eventually returns everything not granted by the gods back to its natural state. This hastily assembled accelerator will only work for a few days. Increases hand size by 1 for the first 4 rounds. The cleansing icon. These sacred icons are generally found near major places of worship. Each combat gain 1 cleansing. Cleansing. Choose 2 cards from draw pile and erase them. Reveal. Tablet of the Iron Maiden. The 3 tablets of Derun form a connection between the warrior and the divine. Together they restore a portion of what was lost in the Great Erasure. Add 1 tenet of loyalty to the deck. When you play a tenet card, gain 5 block. Tenet of loyalty. Choose 2 cards in the discard pile, reduce their cost by 1 until played, and shuffle them into the draw pile. On draw, draw 1 card. Trait. Guard. Reveal. Cyclical Rage. These chips are often found in areas infested by the Lost. It is not known if there is a risk of infection, but the benefits outweigh the risks. Gain 2 temporary fury until the draw pile is shuffled. Or it's permanent fury until shuffled. I'm gonna take the Tablet of the Iron Maiden. And I full heal, okay. This combat add 2 stuns to the draw pile. This combat gain 1 fury. Or just attack them for no effect. Let's just attack them. Get far away. You trying to run from me again? Hmm. Uh-huh. Come on then. Or virus. Transcend, please. Let's see. Let's grab... Double feedback, gory rampage. One random program card in the deck to gain 15 block. Ferocious Charge is consumable. Draw one attack, the target is far, gain 6 temporary fury. Defense Override, discard each virus in hand. For each, gain 1 temporary fury next round. I don't like any of these. I'm gonna grab Ferocious Charge. I think that's my best bet here. Gain 1 unrivaled card, remove a card, heal 10 HP. Upgrade 1 card. Upgrade a card, increase the card's damage by 2, or gain an injector. I'm gonna do this. Because... boom! All of my Savage Strikes are now upgraded. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 virus off of those. Let us upgrade another Savage Strike. Hey, and I got the Tesh Compound again. Ha ha! What is this? Oh, training. Let us level up the bot again. Repurposed Drain. That's what I'm gonna grab. I don't want another injector, so I'm gonna do a little bit more fighting. And I've got nothing to give me. It's only gonna do 1 damage, but... flees far before attacking. While far, this foe hits their near ally near you instead of you. More virus. Let's grab this and double feedback. Transcend. End the turn. Let's see. Strike. Onslaught, onslaught, onslaught. Glad I'm not going to use the Tesh compound here. I'm going to hit him with this. I'm going to do this. Oh. Alright. Choose an Antiquorum. Bane of the Machines. These strange seals have been circulating on the black market ever since Oresa was abandoned by the gods. No cult has officially declared themselves as their makers. When a foe is healed, gain 8 block once per round. Endodermal Matrix. These minimally invasive implants respond to injury by weaving subcutaneous meshes. If you are wounded during a round, gain 5 block the next round. Neural Synchronizer. Using pre-recorded strategies, the Neural Synchronizer helps implement advanced engagement techniques while limiting fatigue. When a combat begins, reduce the cost of each maneuver card in hand by 1 until played. I'm gonna take the Neural Synchronizer. I think that's the right pick here. Whoops. I don't want to give up a card, but I would like to increase the companionship. So I'm just gonna take the Antiquorum and hope that I can upgrade another block. Predictive Assembly. Used by Teresian mechanical agents, these chips allow accelerated activation of combat protocols. When combat begins, draw 1 program card and reduce its cost by 1. And Cursed Vigor. Add a virus. Foes heal 10 HP each round and I get to upgrade a card afterwards. Oh, we're taking that. Oh, I get to upgrade a card first. Cursed Vigor. I want more virus. I want to hit my 15 virus. You. Three times 6, 18. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this. I'd rather overcap the block. Okay. needs a block. Versatile soul for even more virus. Oh, I should have done the Cursed Vigor first. We're gonna go Virus Rebuke and Vibrant. There we go. For each virus in hand, it is discarded and the attack deals 6 extra damage. If you have no attacks in hand, gain 2 rage. If you have no attacks in hand, draw 2. Gain 1 rage. You know, pick Feed on Corruption. Oh. Losing its quorum, choose one of 2. I'll give up a card. For another versatile. Oh, wait. Rising Activity. Choose an attack in the draw pile. Draw it. It costs 1 more and gains 25 damage. And Fading. Draw Soothing Vapor. And I will give up. Where's that card that I just got? Yeah, Feed on Corruption. Let's increase the companionship. Let's see if I can get Soothing Vapor. Weakness decreases attack damage by this value. Weakness reduces by 1 whenever the character affected takes damage. Choose one of 30 cards. Metallic Skin, each round gain 5 block, 5 guard. 8 guard. What is heavy? Cannot be played on a far target. Unleashed Blight. Repeat once per virus in hand. Ulterior Violence. This is a lot of cards. Each round, gain 2 temporary fury, then return 1 random attack to the hand. Choose a card in hand. It is shuffled back into the draw pile and cost 1 less until played. On draw, if bloodied, draw 1. 5, 6. Each attack in hand gains 3 damage. Graduated Violence. Gain 5 block, 3 temporary fury. Choose one maneuver card in the discard pile if able. Shuffle into the draw. If it's a virus, gain 12 block. I think I want deadly overclocking. I think that's what I'm gonna do here. No, I'm not giving up an antiform. Vital point corruption. Soothing vapor. We're gonna punch. We're gonna punch. We're gonna do a blazing shift. We're gonna unleash an onslaught. Yeah. Oh, and you decided to go far? Deadly overclock. Virus. Explosive leap. Tentative loyalty. So I want to make... Those are both 0 costs right now. Cursed Vigor and this Savage Strike, because that costs 2 for some reason right now. Moving on. Ugh. We're currently bloodied. But that's fine. This costs 1. So here's how we're gonna do. Kill them all. Transcend. Then we deliver the punch. We're gonna double feedback. Onslaught. Onslaught. Cobalt Surge. And Abrupt Aggression, just for the extra damage. Rage. Curse Strength. Overcome the pain, kill them all. Onslaught, Onslaught. Risk it off of this. Savage Strike. Yeah. Oh. Okay, Nanticorum. Inertia Multiplier. This Anticorum has clearly been modified from its original design, but that doesn't make it any less formidable when attached to heavy weapons. Your 2-cost attacks deal 8 extra damage. Rites of the Second Vigil. There supposedly exists a secret sect hidden in the shadow of the Tainted Ones. It is rumored to have retained fragments of techno-kabbalistic knowledge. When a round starts, if you have 3 virus or more in your hand, draw 4 cards, once per combat. Fragment Rebooting. These crystals that have been forming in the depths of Oresa since it was abandoned react very strangely to the Cobalt Curse. Each fight, add 2 reboot to the draw pile. When there are no more reboot in the deck, erase each virus in the deck. Discard your hand. Lose all energy, gain 1 energy, and 1 card. It has fading. I'm gonna take Rites of the Second Vigil. That just sounds like the play to me right now. Ugh. Ooh, gain an Anticorum and increase my companionship. Thank you. Mechanical Retribution. A strange Anticorum often engraved with the same symbols as the Blind Justices. Its potential is significant, but it discharges very quickly if not properly configured. When you are wounded, a random foe takes 25 non-lethal damage once per combat. Versatile solution. That is more virus. Draw 2 cards in the first round, gain an extra energy. Let's take the extra energy. Okay, deadly overclocking. Block, attack, onslaught, onslaught. Let's just do this. Savage Strike. Explosive Strike, let it go. Kill them all, Savage Strike, block, onslaught, Cobalt Surge, detonate, let it go. Abrupt Aggression, Versatile Solution, Transcend. There we go. I'm over 5, so that's 20 damage. I want double feedback and the Savage Strike. Yep. Goodbye. Oh, I was off by a little bit of damage. It's fine. There we go. Uncontrolled Rage. Deal 7 damage to each foe. A random fighter gains 9 temporary fury. Has a 75% chance to be you. I think this is what I'm going to grab and hope that I can upgrade it before the boss. I'll take the injector. I'm not giving up any cards. Geridium. Discard your hand, then redraw your hand +2, gain 20 block. There's a camp. Let's upgrade. And I got uncontrolled rage with a 90% chance. On to the boss. The Abandoned. Okay then. Deadly Overclocking. Per strength. Uncontrolled rage. And the fury did go to me. Yep. So we're gonna do Tenet. We're gonna do this. We're gonna pick Gory Rampage. And we're gonna grab this for the virus. It would have been really nice if, you know, let's just remove your allies from this equation. Get as much block as possible. Ugh. Blazing Shadow. Uncontrolled Rage. Block. Transcend. Cobalt Surge. Perfect. Healing Gel. Gory Rampage. Rising Activity. Let's grab those. Oh, the other one was worth 28. Oh, and he ran. Cobalt Surge 2, I don't want to use that. That's over. It's anchored. I'm gonna hold that to the next one. Or virus. Do this. Ugh. Oh, great. Oh. I need to end this as quickly as possible. Cobalt Surge 3. Drawn 2 non-virus cards, gain 2 energy, 5 temporary fury, and 40 block. This is anchored. I need to hold on to that to the next turn then. This is not anchored. I want to get that out of my hand. And of course I can't use Cleansed Flesh here. Cool, I survive. Oof. That's just 20 block. But I have no other block here. Hope for some block. And getting 30. That's a perfect block. Whoo! Oh! Whew. The brooch of acceptance. To enter Oresa, mortals were required to wear brooches granted by the cults of the laws incarnate. While 2 or 4 more foes remain, hand size is increased by 1. Techno-Kabbalistic Harmonizer. This disturbing antiquarian seems to help balance nearby souls. A clear example of the dark depths the Techno-Kabbalists were prepared to explore. Increase max energy by 1, and when a foe is destroyed, lose 1 energy, once per round. I definitely don't want the brooch. Engagement protocol, often recovered from the carcasses of armed Orefants. These protocols say a lot about the devastating fury that can be unleashed by the war machines they equipped. On round 3, gain 6 temporary fury. No. Piercing Whirlwind, a unique antiquarian property of the deceased Grand Director of the Highgate. Play 3 attack in 1 turn to gain 1 energy once per round. And finally, the Leaking Tario Cell. Tario energy cells are ancient items of a bygone era. The few that are still functional provide almost unlimited energy when they don't misfire. 90% chance of gaining 1 energy each round. Let's grab the Piercing Whirlwind. Whew. I'll give up 5 health for a better reward. Let's see. When you attack this foe, they buff themselves. With fury, temporary fury. If they exceed 40, they lose it all and take 10 non-lethal damage. Heavy vulnerability. Draw 1 card after you attack this foe with a heavy. He's gonna buff himself. Well, you're about to get rushed down. What did you just do? He gained fury. Transcend. Perfect blocking. Ooh. Missed it by 3. More virus. Onslaught. Cursed Vigor. The purpose action. Onslaught. Rising Activity. Savage Strike. Controlled propagation. At fight start, if this card is in the deck, gain 1 fury. On discard by any effect, erase this card and gain 1 fury. Ooh. Because erase means it's gone for that fight. Discard a card from hand. If it is a virus, gain 5 block. Deal 20 damage to a random foe that's near. Controlled propagation. Just heal for 10. Thank you very much. Add a stun to the draw pile, draw 2 cards. Add a stun, gain 10 block on the first round. Let's take the block. Okay, I'm good on that. More virus. Neural Assault. Take 10 non-lethal damage. If this card is discarded at the end of a turn, the cost of a random card in the draw pile increases by 1. Really? I want Savage Strike, Repurpose Drain, Transcend. Oof. Baleful Cycle seems like the card to play. Yeah, I'm thinking Baleful Cycle. Let's upgrade a card. I think this. Oh. I'm gonna grab that for controlled propagation so I don't lose it. Companion. Rampage Protocol. That's energy on another virus. Let's take the high ground. He intends to stay far, they both do. Let's get you out of here. So close. Ugh. But now we're bloodied. Exactly what I wanted. That will deal 10 damage. It won't be enough to take him out. But I am at... no, that won't take him out either. Let's just get deadly overclocking running. Or virus, actually. Because now I can transcend. That's for damage. Explosive spring. Baleful cycle. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do an onslaught. Virus. Rebuke. Onslaught. I missed it by 2. Ugh. Stupid psionic wave. Another uncontrolled rage. I need some modicum of healing here. Ugh, upgrade a card. Blazing Shift, actually. There we go. Whew. Yep, healing and an antiquorum. Machiavellian Calculator. This sentient combat scanner has warped over centuries. Once tactical, it has become devious. Machiavellian, even. Each time you play a maneuver card or program card during the first round, draw 1 card, 4 uses per fight. I want... upgrade that companionship. That's more virus. No effects. I'm not taking any extra and any unnecessary damage here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna take a virus. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna take a virus. We're going to do this, and we're gonna grab both of these. We're gonna do this, and I'm gonna get that rage. We're gonna do this, and I'm gonna get that other virus. And I'm gonna do this. That's 10 damage. That will take him out. Let me go back over here. Just gonna give me back energy, and then I'm going to do abrupt aggression, rage to see what I draw. That's a savage strike. I'd rather get the block. Even more block. We're gonna do this, and I can glory rampage you. Now I can transcend. Harmonized Sentry just went off. I'm just going to do this and this and that. Ooh, man. Which one is Harmonized Sentry? Oh, and you called in friends? It's 13 damage, that's 20 damage. 16. Do this. This. Ugh. Uncontrolled rage. Alpha cycle. Onslaught. Savage strike. Onslaught. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. And you're done. Let's go full cycle into feedback. Ooh, I got an Antiquorum out of this. Ooh, man. Essence Absorber. This Antiquorum is a reminder that the Techno-Cabal, Kabbalah science of the Forgotten Age, dealt in dark matters. It is literally capable of absorbing the essence of the deceased. Once per round, gain 1 energy whenever a foe is destroyed, or 1 fury. Cross of Argoth. This terrifying Antiquorum was used by the invisible guard of Argoth, but when they disappeared, so did the knowledge of how to operate it in the presence of multiple enemies. Each round, if there is only 1 foe left, 1 random attack in hand has its cost reduced by 1 for the round. Doomed Horizon. Now used by bounty hunters, this device marks its target with a blazing symbol that slowly burns the victim. The first foe to act each combat gains. Suffers either 1 weakness, 4 or 8 non-lethal damage each round. I'm going to take the Cross of Argoth. Sounds like a great thing for fighting bosses. My companion's maxed out, so we're gonna do this. Custom compressors. Built from scraps of various devices, these compressors are neither reliable nor efficient, but gives you an edge to get the upper hand in combat. It's a 50% chance to gain 2 energy when combat begins. Space optimization. This delicate scanner provides very useful tactical data. However, it is easily disrupted if movement is detected too close to it. Each time you begin a round alone in your zone, a random foe takes 2 weakness. I'm going to take the combat compressors. That sounds better to me. Now to upgrade a card. Ooh. I'm going to... Let's grab... Deadly overclocking. The higher chance for a virus. Gain an Antiquorum, lose an Antiquorum. Heal 50 HP and just lose an Antiquorum. We're coming up on the boss. Let's gain 1, lose 1. Virtuous Duty. You. Arath, the higher power that guides House Agisa. sometimes materializes in the form of blessed crystals that bolster determination and courage. Gain 1 fury. Okay. What did I lose? Oh, I have to pick. Predictive assembly is not going anywhere. I'm gonna give up mechanical. Let's do a little bit of studying. Okay, do we have any far enemy cards? Of course not. That'd be too much fun. Replace each limited card in deck by a random one, draw 3 cards. Alright, deadly overclocking. Let's break the chains. Core corruption. Ugh. Versatile solution for a virus. Tentative loyalty. Let's grab these. Baleful cycle. I didn't mean to do that. Erase one random program card in your deck to gain 15 block. Do I have any program cards? Sharp Wind. When you change zone, each foe suffers 4 non-lethal damage. Blazing. Oh, my blazing shifts. No, I can't play that card. I'm not giving up blazing shift. Okay, hold on. Let's start. Cursed Vigor. Savage Strike. Savage Strike. Cobalt Surge. Gory Rampage. Transcend. Savage Strike. Onslaught. 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 Cursed Vigor. Core Corruption, just to get it out of the hand. Do this for the block. There we go. Virus. Explosive Spring. Onslaught. Strike. Rage. Onslaught. Almost one-shotted him. Think going that far makes you safe? Versatile solution. Cursed Vigor. Cursed Vigor. Double feedback. Onslaught. Ooh. Outbreak of Violence. Symbiote Feeding. Defense Override. Outbreak of Violence. Add 3 peculiar rarity or exceptional rarity attacks to the draw pile. Gain 11 block. And then Defense Override, discard each virus in hand for each, gain 1 temporary fury on the next round. Then I'm gonna grab Defense Override. And hopefully I'm gonna get the upgraded here. Because that sounds really good. Oh yeah, because this is just to choose a card. So where are you? I just grabbed you. Yep. 18 block for each virus in hand that I discard. Gain 1 fury and 4 block each the next round. That sounds like a really good way to protect myself. the Wielder. And you have floating hands around you that I'm sure you're going to continue to summon. Deadly Overclocking. Get some block. That's free, that's free. 8. 12. 42 damage incoming, good lord. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. What if I do this and this? Let's try to get this other hand out of here. Do I have any free attacks? No, I don't. It's 156 block. I think I'm fine, but let's just weaken them. Versatile Soul for the virus. Versatile Soul for the virus. We're gonna pick up Transcend. Rampage Protocol for more virus. We're gonna Transcend now. Baleful Curse. Block. Vibrant. Savage. Protect yourself. Oh, it would have been a great hand to have Defense Override. Okay, that's a lot of viruses. Onslaught. Controlled Rage. Awful Cycle, that's free. Onslaught. Soothing Vapor. Ugh. Oh! I've unlocked Doltar from House Agisa de Faraday. Soma from Guild of the Ruinfarers. I've unlocked Deceiving Shadow. If the target is near, discard one random virus from the draw pile. Otherwise, add one virus to the draw pile, to the discard pile. I've unlocked Yokon of the Tainted Ones. Ooh. I was right there at the end. I was right there at the end. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's my time for today. I hope you've enjoyed this one look at Beneath Oresa and this single run that I was able to take on it. I hope to see you on the next one. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and for all of you, no matter where you are around the world, I will say unto you good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.